Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me on another Monday for our Monday Live. Um, I wasn't really sure, trying to decide what topic to discuss this morning. I kind of was going back and forth, and I have was able to experience a excuse me a job. I'm sorry, a business function, and it was the business for someone who's in our group, a wonderful, passionate, exciting um, entrepreneur that's in the group, and you've seen her several times. But she launched her business this weekend, and it was a privilege and an honor to be able to attend. And I always like to kind of think about and meditate on anything that may have happened last week or over the weekend, be it one of our podcast interviews or just a conversation I may have had with someone that I like to take points from and share, expound on certain topics. And one thing that I was very impressed with, one thing that stuck with me, and that I, again, was honored and privileged to be able to witness, was the passion um, of this entrepreneur who officially launched her business. And she had a very nice presentation. And throughout the entire presentation, not just the written portion of it, but her delivery of it, um, every second of it was filled with her passion and her good morning. I know that's Marissa, even though it just says Facebook user. Hope you're doing good. Um, and every second you could see this passion again, not just in the words that she used in the physical typed presentation, but her delivery of it. And it was exciting to watch, and it really got me to thinking that that passion is something that, as entrepreneurs, have, and it may not you know be seen, or it may not deliver the way um, it I witnessed this weekend. But regardless, we all have the desire to want to help others. We see pain points that people go through, and we want to help them through that. We want to give them direction, or we want to solve it for them. And without the passion and the desire and the motivation and drive to do that, then we would not have a successful business. We may not even create one to begin with if we don't have that passion, that desire to help. But I looked up the word passion, and of course there are several renderings of the meaning of it. But one that I thought that was fitting for this morning was, it's a strong feeling or enthusiasm or excitement for us, for something, or to do something. And that's what we as entrepreneurs do. We do something for others. And so I just kind of want to discuss the passion and why it's important as entrepreneurs to have. And then if it's something that we might be losing, little tips on how we can get that back. But it being entrepreneurs, having that passion, it helps to set a solid foundation for our business, helps us to establish our core values. And of course, we talk about our why. That has a lot to do with it as well. This passion could have been formed as a child, in an experience that we may have had, or something that uh, we have seen someone else go through. We may have, as young as a child, decided that, you know what, I want to help people to solve problems, or I want to solve problems for others. And so it could have been, something as a child that we desired to do. It could have been something as we were growing up, something that we have experienced or seen others experience. Regardless of where that passion, that desire to help has come from, it's a key ingredient in our success. It's a key ingredient not only in the success of the business, but the success of us as the person. This business owner that I was able to spend some time with this weekend um, really helped me to see that that passion that she has drives her. It drives her to be better, be a better, um, what's the word I'm looking for? A better version of herself. Helps her to want to have the best version of her business as she can. So it's really a key ingredient to having a strong foundation that will attract those that we want to help. And I'll talk about offer. Her services help in two different ways. And you as a client can either, you can choose which direction or what type of help that you want from her. She even offers a combination of the two. And it really helped me to appreciate that everything we do encompasses that passion to help, not just in our businesses, but as a person, as people. We see things that we want to help with. We see things that drive us, motivate us to become innovative, creative. What services or what exactly can I create that is going to help with that particular situation. And so this passion also gives us the confidence to share with others, the confidence to, I should say, not share with others, share ourselves with the world, what we want to do, who we want to help. And it really sets us apart from each other, because each of us have a passion for something different. None of us well, I shouldn't say none of us do have the same passion, but we're also individuals. So that passion is different. We focus it in different areas of what we might want to accomplish. And so we all can use that passion to help millions. And none of us would be stepping on each other's toes. And yes, we have an individual calling, and that is the direction that we take our businesses. But through doing some research and looking up definitions and things like that, it just helps me to appreciate that we really can't. And there was actually some information I saw that we can't be successful if we don't have that passion. We that passion gives us the clarity that we need to decide what direction we want or need to go into, or go in what direction to go to, in actually helping people as individuals. Not only are we as entrepreneurs individuals and have a different calling and different skill sets, and go build our business in whatever direction that resonates with us the most, but the people that we serve are all different. So we can have people with the same problem, but there might be more than one way to solve that problem. So the whole point of what I wanted to talk uh, to you about this morning was having that passion. I saw it firsthand this weekend, and it was very encouraging. It was very motivating. And what I love is when we show our passion to others, whether they be entrepreneurs or just people in general, like networking functions. I was able to be a part of one of those earlier last week. And it's just a wonderful thing to see, because everyone is different and everyone brings that passion that we have. It all is displayed differently depending on the type of person. Me, I'm a more reserved and quiet person. So my passion, I'll talk about it, and when I do talk about it, I feel that excitement, that rush to talk about it. But I'm not, that passion may not be as outwardly evident with me as it might be with someone else. So I just love how one attribute can be displayed in different ways, as being different, different people. And one thing I thought about is, too, if, we're going along as entrepreneurs, we've talked about this before, we face different challenges. And I can say firsthand that sometimes those challenges become discouraging. But one thing that we can do, if we find that maybe our passion or our excitement or that our motivation is waning, we can concentrate on the time that we decided to become or serve or had a calling to serve in a certain area. We can go back to that time if we remember it, whether it be again as a child or as growing up as an adult, whatever the case may be. We could go back to that time and concentrate on the feelings that we had when we decided what we were going to do. It's just like I've heard to a couple, either a married couple or a couple that's been together for a long time. Love doesn't always stay at the degree that it started. Sometimes it could, that strong feeling could fade. So we always have to work on keeping that feeling strong as an individual in a relationship and as a couple in a relationship. And there's different ways of doing that. But one thing I've heard more than once is that you think about when you first started in that relationship. You think about when you first met that person or first saw that person, or any memories that you have as you were dating, or when you first got married. Just experiences, that things that stir up those strong emotions and help you to remember why you fell in love with this person. Helps you to remember or be happy that you met this person and that they're in your lives, and that there's so much to do in the future. So keeping all that in mind, keeping that feeling strong, keeping that fire in the belly fed, is what keeps that passion for whatever it may be, a business, a personal accomplishment or a personal goal. keeping that passion, that fire lit in our belly is very important. And that will take us as far as we want to go and will help us to um, serve as many people as we possibly can. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. So I thank you so much for spending this few minutes with me. And I hope that everyone has a wonderful week. Tomorrow will be our podcast. And I had the privilege of interviewing our lovely Miss Marissa. So can't wait to see that and release that. So please keep an eye out. And Marissa will be back with us on Wednesday for her live, Mastering the Middle. You're welcome, Marissa. So thank you, everyone. We will see you together back on Friday. Everyone have a wonderful week, and always remember, keep that passion burning.